So you know the look, right? That that slow, deliberate push. Your cat's paw just inching its way towards, I don't know, the glass of water on your desk. They make eye contact. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. And then crash. It's on the floor. So, are they just tiny, furry vandals with some kind of deep-seated hatred for your belongings? I mean, it sounds plausible, doesn't it? But here's what's kind of shocking. Scientists, they finally have a clear answer. And it reveals that your cat might just be a genius in disguise. Seriously, stay with me, because what I'm about to share is going to completely change how you see this classic and, yeah, often infuriating cat behavior. All right, so the first and honestly the most powerful reason behind this table clearing chaos is it's something that's just deeply programmed into your cat's DNA. It's their inner hunter. Even if your cat's most ferocious hunt is, attacking the food bowl, their brain is still wired like a wild predator. Every single instinct is about finding, testing, and catching prey. Think about it from their perspective for a sec. In the wild, a small animal, maybe a mouse or a lizard, it'll often just freeze when it senses a predator. It plays dead, hoping the danger will pass. So what does your cat do when it sees a stationary object on a table, like your pen or your keys? It gives it a little tap, a gentle nudge. It's testing it. It's asking, hey, are you alive? Are you just pretending to be a boring inanimate object? It's an I wonder if I can chase this test. So no, your cat isn't silently judging your poor choice of pen. It's just wondering if it's a particularly lazy rodent. And then when they finally push it over the edge, oh, that's the jackpot. The object clatters, it rolls, it skitters across the floor. Now, what does that sound and movement mimic? Exactly, fleeing prey. This immediately triggers their prey drive, and boom, the game is on. It's a super effective way for them to satisfy that deep-seated need to hunt, even in the safety of your living room. But wait, it's not just about a make-believe hunt. There's something even more surprising, a much more scientific reason they do this. And it has everything to do with their paws being these remarkably sensitive pieces of equipment. Now, here's where it gets really, really interesting. Your cat isn't just a hunter, it's also a tiny four-legged physicist. No, really, cats are extremely curious investigators. For an indoor cat especially, your home is their entire world. It's their laboratory. And how do they run their experiments? With their paws. A cat's paw pods are packed with thousands of nerve receptors. I mean thousands. This makes them unbelievably sensitive to texture, pressure, and vibrations. It's like having super-powered fingertips. So when they bat at an object, they're not just trying to move it, they're gathering data. I used to watch my cat, right, with a tube of lip balm on the nightstand. He would tap it, feel it roll, tap it again, and just listen to the faint sound it made on the wood. He was learning. He was processing cause and effect. If I push it with this much force, it moves this far. If I push it off the edge, what happens then? That final shove was just the grand finale of his whole experiment. He was testing gravity, sound, trajectory. Each object offers a brand new puzzle. A pen rolls. A set of keys makes a jangling crash. A glass of water, well, that creates a spectacular splash. They're learning about their environment in the most direct way possible. They're basically toddlers who never outgrow the dropping food from the high chair phase, except their experiments are with your brand new smartphone. So we have a hunter and a scientist, but what if it's not about instinct or curiosity at all? What if it's about you? This next reason is where their genius truly shines, because it turns out your cat has probably trained you perfectly. This might be the most common reason of all, and it's all about attention. Cats are absolute masters of what we call operant conditioning. Simply put, they learn which actions get a reward. And for a bored cat, your attention is the ultimate reward. Picture the scene. You're working, you're staring at your screen, completely ignoring the furry creature that demands worship. The cat hops on the desk, they walk in front of the monitor. Nothing. So they escalate. They find an object and begin that slow, deliberate push. And what do? You gasp, right? You might shout their name. You rush over to grab the object or to pick up the pieces. And right there, in that exact moment, the cat wins. Mission accomplished. They have learned a simple, foolproof equation.
Knocking something over equals instant, undivided human attention. They don't care if it's positive or negative attention. They just broke through your bubble of concentration. And because it worked so well, you can be absolutely certain they will do it again. You've just reinforced the exact behavior you wanted to stop. I mean, admit it, you've done it, right? We all have. We've rewarded these tiny manipulators. And sometimes it's even simpler than that. High places like tables and counters, that's prime real estate in a cat's world. Pushing your stuff off might just be their way of saying, this is my shelf. Your clutter is in the way. I'm redecorating. So yeah, the next time your cat sends something flying, just take a second and remember what's really going on. They aren't just being a jerk. They're a complex creature that's just expressing its deepest needs. They're a hunter sharpening its skills, a scientist discovering the laws of physics, and a very, very clever companion who knows exactly how to get you to look at them. It's a remarkable little window into their mind. So I have a question for you, and I genuinely want to know, what's the most valuable or the absolute most ridiculous thing your cat has ever knocked over? Drop a comment below. I would seriously love to read your stories. If you found this interesting, a quick like and subscribe would be amazing. It really does help. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for joining me today. Talk to you soon.